Hey y'all. Hey y'all, and welcome to the Selah readings. I want you to give yourself a big, big hug right now. Just I pulled out cards already. I pulled out my nose. Okay. Also, I hope everyone is doing super well and everybody did great things over the holidays, or at least had a good holiday. I spent my holidays in Loon, and I'm grateful for that actually. I have been very much grateful for my alone time, for my time alone. I've been subjugated to the fact that being alone doesn't mean you're, unloved. Because I was feeling a lot of that. I'm gonna lie. Hopefully these beats don't make too much noise. But yeah, and I feel like that's a collective thing, at least in my collective, because obviously my collective will vibe with my vibes, and we are in a new season. You like literally, if you're here, it's already 2026 or it's 2027. I don't know what's going on, but it's going back fast, and I feel like I'm gonna close my eyes, open my eyes, it's gonna be May, or I'm closing my eyes, it's gonna be April, and then it's December. Do you know what I mean? So let's just take the time now that we have, because that spirit of the horse for the new year for 2026 is coming in, and she's like, I see like horses at a stable. Hopefully this resonates with someone, but I see horses at a stable, or those what are these? What are those called? The horse competition, horse race, and they're at, each of them have their own little cage, and like as soon as it's we say, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, and you know what I mean. That just feels like they start racing, and it's racism about like your own life. Like I see like there's a cage for your finances, there's a cage for your love life, there's a cage for your personal spiritual growth, there's a cage for healing, there's a cage for health. It's just your life racing to see who wins first, but we're all gonna be winning. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I pulled out some cards already. This is gonna be an energy reading. I don't know. We'll see how we format it if we want. I say we, I mean spirit and guides in me. If we want to format it in such a way that we do like a pick a card situation, it's giving that we might end up doing a pick a card situation. Um, and I will just show you guys the piles that I have. Starting. So we have the Two of Swords right over here. It already has its intuitive decks. Yeah. It's gonna be a long reading, I feel like, and we're just gonna like sit back, relax, and go with it. I might pull more, I might not. We'll see how I feel. And then the Hierophant, the Hierophant is marriage, matrimony, commitment, commitment. But I really just hear marriage like it's so loud. Like it's like, okay, we get it. Like there's not much in front of us. It's not really adding up actually, but okay. Sure, been hearing it since November, y'all. And I'm just like, okay, well the way things are going, it's anyways. Your nervous system regulation. Take a deep breath. Actually, yes, let's take a deep breath. Purr. And then I'll take a thumbnail. But I just want to show you guys what the cards are. I got High Priestess, Yellow, Year, Year. These are all like energetically aligned. I do feel like I could be talking to the same person that has maybe two of these cards, depending on which place you are, or I'm talking You know what? It could be anything. It could be anything, really. It could be a collective that resonates with one card at a time, two cards at a time, all cards. Doesn't matter. I just feel like this definitely resonates with my collective that I'm building. Please make sure to subscribe. Like, click that subscribe button. You know you want to. Stop. Look, I actually look cute today. I tried, y'all. I tried for you guys. I'm out of my. Well, not. Well, yes. Actually, we're gonna say that. I'm out of my depressive episode, so. New location this. New locations all year. How about that? How about that? How about that? It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. Don't y'all worry about a thing. Not the card falling. Okay. Let's do the thumbnail. Be patient with me. I might edit this part out. Watch me not edit this part out and just like be embarrassing. But I don't want to hide anything. I also have like a lighting setup. I will have my mic set up. I do have a mic. I know the sound has been so shitty. I do have a mic. I've just been moving around. So we'll bring her up here and we'll install her for the next reading. But I needed to get this word out for those that are patient enough to still be here. And yeah. I think we got her. I do not want to mix these energies. Oh, I almost kind of want to for this. I didn't. I mixed it up. I said I didn't want to, but I felt the need. I felt like I needed to. Anyways, I know that we're gonna start with the Two of Swords. So if you really see yourself within this little kitty cat, if you see yourself aligned with her, oops, sorry, confirmation burp. Welcome. Welcome to your reading. She is honestly like, wow. She is learning to make decisions. This is a decision card. Has always been you need to make a choice. And you're at a crossroads, kind of. But it's like within your hands. It's not one of those crossroads where you're in front of it, there's a path, and you have to take this path. Like, no, this is a inner decision that you have to make, and you hold swords. You are blindfolded because you don't know what the path actually is going to end up looking like. I mean, you might have an idea because your eyes are closed. When your eyes are closed, it doesn't mean your brain is shut down. Even when you sleep, you dream, right? So the concept here is that without needing to see or believe by seeing, you make a choice. You're already armored up. You got everything you need. You're even standing on solid, well, it's not necessarily solid ground, but you're standing on business. Let's say that. This is business that you're standing on, the business you built for yourself. Oh, is that someone's business? You have a choice to make in your business. And most of the time, these will actually come at night, either business decisions or life decisions or just things, decisions like come to you at night. And then it feels like you have to make a decision right then and there. And let's just see whether you should or you should just stay within the I had a sermon last Sunday because your girl's going back to church for me and minds and God. And for the collective, honestly, I needed to have that. I need that filter, I'm actually going tomorrow morning. But I just needed like the filter, to be able to really filter through, and it helps regulate my nervous system. And so that is what it is. I absolutely adore singing as well. I adore music, so I feel like that might be part of my servitude as well. Having lots of fun doing that. Why not? Um, and yeah, instruments as well. I do love instruments. I don't know. I feel like that might resonate with someone, so I think that's why I should say that. But yeah, it's just like yeah. Anyways, clarity, words and sermon, the decisions. There was so within the sermon it talked about decisions, but what leads up to decisions is not just the sermon, but it's also contemplation, it's analyzation, it's putting together all the pieces in your head, writing it down if need be. But yeah, this is how God sees you right now. And God is you, and also within you, and also outside of you. God is everything encompassing life. And if that doesn't make sense, you're on the right track. That's all I have to say. because that's kind of like it's to this day I have done so much biblical research. I have done so much like historical research. I've talked and listened to so many spiritual leaders and stuff, and literally no one has the answer because no one is meant to, and the people that do falls under religion, and we know that religion is a false. Sorry to the people. The industrialization of religion, let's say that, because religion is not a false concept. It could be historically, it's actually proven to help a lot of people's lives, but in terms of like individual relationship with spirit or and God or and universe, which kind of encompasses everything that people talk about: Holy Spirit, intuition, all that fun stuff. It's all within the same realm. Everything is a yes. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, this is how they see you. You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. Isn't that the description of God, anyways? You are the creator, baby. You're the creator, and that's actually part of the reason why you're probably depressed and really scared, and also like really like so like, oh my god, what the fuck is gonna happen with the and you're just in your head because you are so aware. Humans and this consciousness thing, I don't know how we got here, but we're here, and we're only gonna get higher and bigger and more mega mind. So you know, I don't know how we gonna get there. Um, but I do know we gonna get there, and within that, it's also the beautiful side of like self-awareness. Besides the shitty side, is also the creative side, and just like taking a breath, taking a moment, and just existing and being. And I found so much solitude, and no, solitude is a good thing, but I found so much solace in the peace of self and being and just existing. And that's beautiful. I think that's gorgeous, actually. Yeah. And it's okay. Don't think that you're doing too much. Every time you feel like you are doing too much, just remember that you are the drop in the ocean. You are the drop. You are the entire ocean in the drop. So of course you're made of so many multitudinous, so many things that you want to do. There's no such thing as doing too much. You're not doing too much. You can't be too much and you can't do too much. You can simply exist. Now, if you feel burnt out, that's just your body letting you know it's time to rest. If you feel like you're expendable and you're just outreached and you're like this big tree and there's so many branches and you don't even know where the first leaf ever even started, and you have so many things, take a moment, write it down, think about it, think about what is most important to you, follow your guttural intuition about your solar plexus, essentially, about where to either start or how to ikigai. Y'all know what ikigai is. Y'all should know what ikigai is. I'm actually currently trying to understand the concept of wabi sabi in this moment of my life. There's a lot of things going on spiritually in this moment of my life, and I feel like that's everybody. There's the wabi sabi. Ikigai is just the concept of your skills, what you love doing, your passion, and everything that and that could be a lot. You could have so many skills, you know what I mean, so many talents, and so many things that you're actually learning as well, like that you want to learn, and you just ikigai it, as in you put it all within the same Venn diagram and find your plots that intertwine like so. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, it makes a heart, whatever. But y'all, you know what I mean. Like these little Venn diagrams, and you find your common point. That's all you need. You need to find your common point, and you just create and categorize your life. And wabi sabi is just allowing life to happen. It's the concept of doing nothing and receiving everything, but at the same time, your doing nothing is conscious action, intentional action towards not just your dream life, but also your dream. What's it called? What's it called? Your dream. It'll come back to me if it's important. we're gonna move on. But essentially, yes, that's just the wabi sabi part and all the other things. I've been consciously learning these things without doing research on them. Videos just pop up, I listen to it, and I'm letting my subconscious absorb the information. And when it's time to really go deep into studies, I'm going deep into like esoteric and just like deepening my understanding of the Book of Enoch and Jubilees and Judean religion and all that fun stuff, and maybe some Asiatic religions because I do really connect. I literally like came back from a trip. I went to South Korea. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 반갑습니다. 여러분. 샤는 준아입니다. 음, 좋아해요. 예, 예. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 예, 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요. Anyways, flesh and bones. This was for something else. So I am actually going to switch these out. Smile and laugh more. You are meant to smile and laugh more. That is something I've been integrating. It's so funny. I like to like the concept of integrating your shadow and then also integrating like joy and all the other stuff that's not shadow, your light. I think the balance is understanding that it's not. Well, you know what? I don't know. I feel like it might work differently for different bodies and different souls. But for me, what works best, I had thought to split myself in half and have a dark and a light side. And now I'm just learning the yin and yang method of just integrating both at the same time. So I could be really like, in my head and like healing. Oh, right now I'm learning to not heal because I am enough. That's it. I'm simply enough. I have healed more than enough. It's time for me to live, and the part of healing is that you get to live, and part of living is that you heal. So I don't need to consciously put so much pressure on that aspect because it will just happen naturally, you know? I am feeling to pull some intuitive cards. I was meant to make more, so I will make more after this video is done. Get some of these also out of here because they don't no longer just like need to be on there. Whoever within my collective that like literally did go through a syphilis thing, all love. Hopefully everything has so random, but I heard it, so hopefully everything's better now. Or we're leading on to it being better now. Okay. Yeah. So visions or waking dreams, like I had just mentioned, visions and waking dreams, because that's kind of what you're doing within the process of making a decision. Now, this decision is just purely life. I'm not seeing it as one specific category within your life. It could be one thing that you're like, fuck. It could be, but I'm just seeing it as like, okay, what's the next step in terms of overall? Where do we step next? Where do we go next? How do we proceed? I do see that you have to get heal. You are currently healing from CPTSD, PTSD. I'm with your sister, brother, whoever in between her. But yeah, because same, like literally same, like so much childhood trauma to the point where like my early 20s has been basically that healing from extreme CPTSD, I would say. Um, and just like even like self-inflicting trauma as well. Like, let's be real, like you are a human. If you're human, you are capable of being traumatic to you or others. It's just how it is. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. How it is. No, this is gonna be a long reading. This is the first time I've gone over 20 minutes. And it's kind of freaking me out, but I'm moving forward from that mindset and like that logistical perfectionist thing. Anyways, stardom. You're made for stardom. Duh. You're made of stardust. You're made for stardom. Now, I don't really know how. My relationship with stardom is it's a little sorry. It's a little vulgar of me, but it's a little yeah. It's some yeah. No, it's some it's it's like it is what it is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like that's also yours. Whoever's watching me. Yeah, it's your relationship with stardom. It's like you know you're meant for it, you know it's gonna happen, and you don't know how. But you might know with what skills. You might know a path or many paths. Maybe there's too many paths. Maybe that's part of the decision. There are no stars in the sky in this picture. Because it's you, baby. You're the star, baby. Well, I don't know if the moon is considered. It's a rock, right? I don't know if that's like. Let me fix my posture. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Y'all, I gotta fix this chair. Oh, posture. Don't mind me. I have like my church outfit for tomorrow. Getting a little cold, excited. But that's it for the two swords. I'm not hearing anything else. That's crazy. Here's stars. Look, the moon's here too. And the star's there. And the moon is here too. The crescent. That's crazy. That's kind of trippy. Because I drew this like it's so random, you know what I mean? But yeah. So that's for the two swords. Pile number one. If y'all want to say pile number one, I just say two swords. Like it's not that deep. But yeah. That's been your reading. Allow yourself to make the decisions that are best for you, even if they're scary. One, and two, even if they feel yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, y'all hear me? Okay, let's get into the next reading. I do need to slow down because I'm hearing, slow down. You're too excited. So much energy. Ah, not a bad thing, but it's good to slow down a little bit, especially with these cards. Goddamn. That's wild. I'm trying to avoid these. Anyways, y'all, we might be pile sisters. Uh, yeah. The hierophant. All right. Well, if you're here, this the hierophant resonated with you is because your love life has been tumultuous. It's the only word that comes to mind. Tumultuous. You might be on a twin relax. You might be on a twin flame soulmate, double twin flame. Don't know what that means, but we here. Um, moon. Like, let's just keep adding to these titled moon love. I don't fucking know, bro. You just on moon love twin flame journey. How about that? Um, now I'm laughing because this is so resonating with me to the point where I'm like trying to not disassociate. We can be present in this moment. You have met your partner, your life partner, your whatever you want to call it, you know, your twin flame, your lover, Mr. Lover, lover. Yeah, that. Okay, so your sacred soul message. You just have met this person. Now, you may like the fantasy of not yet meeting this person because it helps you get over the fact that you've met this person but that you're not together, or that you might be together but it's not perfect. And so, for you, daydreaming, visions and stuff, like you have to allow the reality of the desire of your heart to unfold itself to you. That's how I know spirit is speaking through me, because I would be disassociating by now. And yeah, you just have to allow those visions to come through and not rebuke them. It's kind of where you're at right now. Because matrimony, commitment is here. You have two keys. You get a key, the other person gets a key. That's key to each other's hearts. It doesn't matter. These are freaking cats, man. So girl, girl, boy, boy, girl, boy. Y'all know the drill. You know what I mean? And these, I don't know what this is. This looks like something sacred, or maybe it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do some research and I'll be right back. I'm gonna know what the fuck this is. So, I'm back. For you guys, it's been absolutely zero seconds and minutes, but for me, it's been a few like 20 minutes or so. I also got my order in, so I've been munching as I've been listening to videos about what this signal means, and it's the papal cross. The bottom line represents Earth, not me with the ranch on the fingers. Not me with the ranch on the fingers. Also, like, huge news. I just received a text from a ghost from the past. As this, that's insane. Okay. Insane. Unrelated to like love. Actually, I don't actually know. Maybe it is, but I'm not foreshadowing it right now. Or maybe it's being foreshadowed, and I'm not sure. Do you know what I mean? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, whoa. Anyways, I'm gonna not talk with my mouth full. I'm sorry, y'all. I just like can't help it. When there's like a fry in front of my face, it will get engulfed. You know what I mean? Even if I'm like peckish, I'm not hungry. Or even if I'm like bored, I'm not hungry. I will eat that fry. Do you know what I mean? But I have self control. That will be my last fry. I will just not look at it. But I will be drinking this. It's root beer. And hopefully my burps are still confirmation burps and not root beer root beer burps. Anyways, y'all. So the papal cross symbolizes this symbolizes earth, earth mentality, like brain, life, decision things. And the last one represents spirituality. Confirmation burp. I'm gonna take that as a confirmation burp, even though it might be a root beer burp. Either way, it's for the highest of the highest, like past the archbishop, uh, ecclesiasticals. You know what, y'all can do your own goddamn research. It only took me like 20 minutes, for real, for real. But yeah, it's the papal cross. And it just symbolizes like the hierarchy of the spiritual, like the person that conducts the matrimony and conducts the marriage and the commitment is of a higher spiritual realm. I see it as God. I mean, technically, it's the person that's connected closest to God within the Catholic realm. So do with that information as you will, but it is specifically made for union and used during unionizations. So think of that as well. Basically, unions of opposites. See, I feel like these are opposites. I don't know if they're complementary. I don't know if they actually work. They don't look bad together, but you can tell that these are two different individuals. And that's the uniqueness of it all. And I think that's the word that wants to come across the most is that your unique self, this might be you, female or male, whatever, that's your energy. I resonate with this one a little bit better because obviously pink is everything. I have pink this, pink sheets, pink cards. I like pink. But I'm not like everything needs to be pink kind of person, but I do like a splash of pink. Even my yoga mat, here and there. Do you know what I mean? I like a nice pink. So I resonate with this. And essentially, like, you may think that your person is maybe, no, fuck, that is kind of where you're at, eh? You think you're too different. Cannot be. Y'all don't even wear the same clothes. Y'all don't even talk the same way. Y'all don't even think the same. Y'all just ain't just nothing about the same. Y'all ain't the same. You might need that to grow. Shocker. It's not even about healing. This is about growth. There is obviously healing and growth and healing. But specifically when we're talking about matrimony, we're talking about like higher commitment. There needs to be effort and growth. So, as much as you're giving up on love and fantasizing, doing all these different things, lo and behold, there's a higher power. There's a higher power. There's a higher power at work. Bro, I love me Harvey's. Not all the time. I cannot eat junk food all the time. Lately, because of like having to go back and forth and not having the kitchen. Sorry, that hurts my heart. Oh, we live. We make it work. I've been fucking up some fucking Harvey's A&W. I've been fucking it up with some pizza. I cannot lie. I cannot tell a lot. But like on my healthy shit, like I miss my salmon. Like I ate salmon yesterday. Thank God I was like actually able to cook a little bit on Christmas Day. I think I was able to cook a little bit and like do what I need to do and like enjoy myself. But now, well, I have. You know what? I ain't gonna tell my business. But anyways, let's go back to this. Maybe that resonated with someone. Like I don't know. Maybe you like cooking and your person doesn't. They like to eat out and you're like, damn, what a deal breaker. Stop with your deal breakers. Unless your deal breaker is a real deal breaker. Like, speak with your guides, speak with your spirit team, do what you gotta do your cleansing things, but relax. Like, don't even, uh-uh, don't do that. So, if light is in your heart, you will find your way home. That's ridiculous. Sorry. Do you see? I speak to me. I think I needed the break to eat in order to realize like I cannot disassociate from this, like for real. This very second, I cannot disassociate. I'm not gonna edit any of this shit. I don't think I'm gonna edit. It's gonna be what it is. If a light is in your heart, you will find your way home. Use your intuition. Return to the past. Oh. Because some of y'all, it feels very conflicting, right? Because it feels like some of y'all, like you're moving forward in your life. You're moving forward. You see yourself moving forward. You see it. It's clear. It feels like that's not just intuition, that's conviction. You are moving forward. but this person's in pits. Um, be your own teacher. Welcome to being your own teacher, your own creator, your own everything. But yeah, and it's a little house, like it's a house, home. You might be like me, where you're like a traveler, ex-nomad. We working under ex-nomad, because that's like you're so far away from your past, right? It feels like you're so far away from your past. You're so far away from what you've done. You've experienced so much. You loved it, and you're actually quite happy with who you've become. And now you have to accept another person that is, if not the complete opposite, quite different. Quite confirmation verb. Quite different from you. Like, not fundamentally, I don't think, but definitely like intuitively. Like they have different intuition, you have different intuition, but not in a manner of like the grand scheme of things, but more so like how you pursue life, how you live your life. They might not want to live the same kind of life. So you're like, so how to. It's hard because like you love the person, obviously. Like love is just so gooey gooey, and yes, it fills your heart with light. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. But it takes a higher power. So if you believe in prayer, start praying. If you do not believe in prayer, you're praying anyways. So I'm sorry. If you don't believe in prayer and you think it comes all from you, but like to the point where it's like you're at a well and you don't refill it, and then you also don't have the intuition to know what to pray for or what to. I mean, if you don't believe in prayer, it's more so like a communication thing. Like maybe you don't believe in that form of communicating with the higher power or within yourself, within the higher power within yourself. That's like okay, I guess. But like within this collective, if you are watching this, subscribe right away. Just just do it. Just subscribe. You know you want to. Yeah, so you can see more of my shenanigans. Like when I started, like I was like, I do not want to show my face. I do not want to do this. And then I was like, you know what? The hell with it. The hell with it all. Let's just do the readings as if like I'm talking to bestie. So yeah, but that's just like if you don't believe in that form of communicating with spiritual realm, well, there's astral projection. There's other ways to pray. There's other ways to communicate, and communication is a prayer. I ain't gonna lie to you. You talk to someone, it's prayer. You wish fulfillment, your wish is a prayer. Like, sorry, confirmation for real. Like everything you do is a prayer. Oh, your spouse, prayer. You can like categorize them and be like, okay, this is a spell because you're intentionally putting your intention into that being a spell, but it is still within the realms of prayer. Your So it's it's a beautiful thing. It's a transformative thing, and you have to give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Give the person grace. Give everyone grace. And I know there's the big question of the how, the when, the what the fuck, the how do you fix this? Because there's rupture in the air right now. Yo, after that Mercury, y'all, let's take a moment of silence for the month of November. And also December, like the beginning of December. Okay. Yeah, it's after that Mercury retrograde. I don't even know. After that, um, rupture feels very surgical. It feels like a lot of your own personal trauma was like I see a vision, and I've like even visioned this for like my own personal body pain body healing, but it's like I envision the core wound of my trauma, the trauma, that one core wound that just rippled effect into my life up until this time. And essentially envisioned like surgery being done on it during that time period. So it might feel that way for real. Like you've gone through spiritual surgery and you're like, oh my God, like everything went to shit. And it's now time to recover. And you're like in the recovery process. So it takes time to heal from a ruptured relationship, from a ruptured communication, or from just like, I don't know. I don't like saying no contact, to be honest, because you're always in contact with the ones that you love. Um, Especially the ones that you love deeply. Sometimes you feel like you're in their body and they're in yours, and it feels like, what the fuck? It feels like, what the hell is going on? Oh, but I'm gonna move on. Essentially, like the part that says return to your past, even though you know that you're moving forward, just know that return to the past is like part of moving forward. So as you move forward, you're not necessarily moving forward within the realms of time. You're just moving forward. And if the past just arrives itself, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And maybe it does actually mean, if this really does resonate with you, to return to the past. Personally, I don't know about it. But if that actually just resonates with you, then do that. Do that. Maybe you do need to go back. And then do the gardens. Flesh and bones, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Thank you. Flesh and bones. Flesh and bones. What does that even mean? What do you think it means? You're my flesh and bones. You like exactly. You feel like you're in their body and they're in yours. Flesh and bones. We are all made. What are we, humans? I am flesh. I am bone. I am skin. I am soul. It's But that's what the intertwinement feels like too, the part of becoming one. But it's like, yeah, manque d'équilibre. I'm French. So manque d'équilibre, how the fuck do you say that in English? I just want to eat this onion ring right now. There's a lack. I was gonna say a word that does not exist. Cause that's wild to me, bro. I don't know. There's a lack of acrylables, niggas. Sorry. Not only all niggas, I'm so sorry. Sucks though to not be. But yeah, don't mind me. It's the wee hours of the night. I'm excited for church in the morning, and I'm like, I don't know. Don't mind me. Yes, contradicting. I'm cursing and I'm going to church. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's just that I just feel a lot of that childhood and adulthood. You're at the cross, not the cross, but you're crossing threshold of that for sure. I'm supposed to pull out some intuitive cards, so we're going into that energy right now. Um, but yeah, balancing. It's bro. I don't know what the word is in English. Y'all will have to forgive me. Yes, if y'all hear a cat, I do live with a cat now, even though I'm severely allergic. Check up on me later. I already took my allergy pills, so I should be fine. Ooh, divine alignment. I cannot make this shit up, bro. It's not up to you for real. Was it up to you when you met this person? No, don't lie. It was not up to you. Don't lie. Don't be also like projecting negativity onto that shit. I know I'm talking to myself, but also talking to you guys. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. You're someone's projecting some like fears of STDs on someone. You don't trust this person. Well, part of a relation part of a relationship with self and others is trust. So you might need to get over that. You actually might need to get over that before you actually manifest something that you don't want to happen. It just that's it. That's all y'all need to hear is divine alignment. Confirmation. Hey, we're moving on. We're moving on to the next card. We got the high priestess in the house here. And I always love that she has this is from the Empress card. There's she's wearing this motif on her dress, and I'm pretty sure that is her dress. I don't know, she probably wrapped it around herself. High priestess in the house. We love that. Bro, this is just like higher self. This is a message from your higher self to you, or this is a message of you reaching your higher self or continuously striving towards your higher self, or what's the other word for it? Or quite literally, I'm speaking to your higher self. It's one of those. Either I'm speaking to your higher self, you're striving towards your higher self, or your higher self has this message for you. So let's get into it. Obviously, love these columns. I love me some black and white. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love black and white. I love the contrast of it. And yeah, anyways, these pillars, I might do need to do some research. Not now, don't worry, I'm not leaving again. But I might need to do some more research on that because it's like kind of beautiful. But okay. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Stop playing small. Okay? You are the universe. And the universe is you. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. All these big words I'm reading upside down. It's great. Courage. Moving forward. If that's what it is, you know what y'all know? You are the There is no time. Time cannot be constructed. Or like what's it called? Time cannot construct you. There you go. Moving forward, making progress, action. You are already doing it. You're doing it. You woke up this morning. You took a breath. You told yourself, shut the fuck up with all those negative thoughts and decided to lean into joy, to lean into goodness, to lean into peace. Then wabam, you've made it. Then wabam, you've made it. You made a decision. Every decision, the card before, every decision that you make in the dark, is it not like more than a symbol? What's the word I'm looking for? Is it not just what's it called? Whatever, bro. I'm too French for this. But is it not uh like you the universe in action? Aren't you the universe in action when you do that? You are the star. Yeah. And then the intuitive card, the main one is healing and closure. Sorry. That's what you're moving from. That's your moving forward action. While you move forward, you heal, you get closure. Take one step, you heal, you get closure. Take another step, you heal, you get closure. You heal, you get closure. That's how you live. That's life. And you need to get closure for the things that matter to you. Do not get closure for other people or for your fantasies. There's a difference between fantasy and dream. I'm learning that for real. Like on some Shark Boy and Lava Girl dreamland type shit. Like I'm actually maybe I need to watch that movie. After this, I just might. But yeah, you're learning that as much as I am. That dreaming and visioning and all these other things, kind of similar, but not the same. Fantasy and dreaming is not the same. Fantasy keeps you in the same fucking loop. Same loop. Same loop, no growth. And you might think that your dreams do that too. I heard it in that you're not trusting the visions of your heart's desires. But it would be crazy if you're doing it in the same manner that you started. But if you're dreaming and you're already steps ahead, you're moving forward, there's forward action, you've grown, you're not the same person. Like I said, you look at your past and you're like, damn, how did I do that? Or, okay, I did that. You inspire yourself. You had a dream. I'm sure you've had dreams in the past that came true. Did they not come true? So believe. Well, okay, it's easier said. But you know what I mean. Like, you're gonna have to eventually succumbs. Surrender. Surrender is nicer way to say that. Mm. And then that's it. Stop overthinking. Your higher self is telling you right now. You need to quit it. Don't mind me, my Vaseline though. Stop. Stop overthinking. Okay? Cut it. I'm gonna go right back to sipping my root beer. These lips ain't gonna be dry forever. But yeah, that's it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop overthinking. Stop thinking about the house. Stop thinking about the when. Like, whenever that comes up, oh, I heard stop thinking about the house, stop thinking about the when, and I heard look down. Maybe the when. If I'm looking here, it's because I'm on big screen. I connected my laptop screen to the big screen of the laptop, the computer, so I can see what it will look like. Anyways, don't mind me. But yes, are y'all seeing this? Well, I can't say anything else. That's it. That's all. And then childhood, adulthood again. It's now time to merge the two and become the one. You're the adult within the child if you were adultified as a child. You get to be that adult that you've ever wanted to be. And then you are also the child and the adult. You're also the same child. You'll live with those two coexisting in your life for the rest of your life. And your higher self is telling you that you already know your purpose. Besides existing, besides doing what you need to do with your life, besides, your skills, the money, the love, the journey. Besides that, you, to the core of your being, know your purpose. And that's different for everybody. Purpose of humanity, that is not for you to figure out. You might have an idea, but, I said biblically. Yeah, I feel at peace now. I'm sorry, I've had that word in my head for days. But I needed to just be in my own space to be able to share it. And with that, I'm gonna eat this onion ring. Because I said I wouldn't eat a fry. I didn't say I wouldn't eat an onion ring. Am I the only one that likes my onion ring and ranch? Did I gross you out? We can click out. It's done. You can go. If this is disgusting, you can go. It's okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna eat this though. Mm-hmm. It's giving big perm energy. For me, anyways. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Not me, thank you for coming. But yeah, yes. How about yes? These can be so loud. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Sending you so much love. I wish I could see all your beautiful faces. So cute. I'm just doing out for my own face, but y'all cute too. No, stop, stop. That's just my Leo side. I swear to God, I have Leo on my chart. I just no way that I don't. But anyways, love y'all. Check your Akashic. That's for me. I need to check my Akashic records. Anyways, sending you much love. Bye. This has been Selah Readings. Oh, let's take a deep breath in actually. And then this resonated with you. Go ahead. I have more videos up. You'll be up in this beat, but I'm not gonna be new forever. So I'll have tons and tons more readings to come. Bye guys.